Hey everybody, I'm not gonna prolong this. You know, it is your girl, Creole Butterfly Libra Butterfly Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. The horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just depends on what you're doing. Like now, I didn't know what was going on, you guys. I was not made aware that my live had ended. So I do apologize to my butterflies and anybody who is actually viewing my video. I am going to add a couple of more mods because that is something, as me being a content creator, I need to know when something like that happens. And I need for somebody to get in touch with me ASAP. That is not anything that, it's just lax of days ago. I understand why people feel the way they feel because it's not their channel. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That's what that is. I actually went to StreamYard to ask StreamYard what was going on. I'm still new at this, y'all. I'm going to make mistakes and things like that. But I will say this, and I'm going to say this to my enemies, my frenemies, and whoever else. If I'm an issue with you now and I ain't got 1,000, you ain't seen nothing yet. You going to hate me when I get to 1,000. How about that? Let me say that up front. If right now, wherever I am, because I ain't even looked at it, 833, 830 something, if that is causing you a lot of problems where you have to report my channel at 8 something, when I become 1,000 plus, you're going to have your hands full. You're going to have your hands full. So thank you. I appreciate you so much, whoever you were. I appreciate you so much. I really do. I ain't never scared. Before I take it back, I keep telling you I add more to it. I ain't never scared. Ever. That don't stop nothing. It just made me more, because I was great, slack down a little bit and all that and stuff before that happened to me. And then I'm on fire. You should have never woke the beast. That's what you should have never done, is woke the beast. But now since you woke the beast, I'm really going to cause you some problems now. Watch what I tell you. Get into that. All right, let's move forward. Anyway, I was saying, I don't know how much y'all heard or whatever, but I was saying that some of my butterflies don't know, but I am a prophet. And I was giving you guys every year at the beginning of the year, I give you guys a prophetic word that I believe is from the Lord. Okay. And I was telling you guys that I seen earthquake happening this year. I seen many earthquakes happening this year. I was telling you all about the weather and things like that, that we would see some unprecedented weather that we have never seen before in places that I said, we're going to see flooding. I said, this flooding is going to be off the heezy for sheezy. Okay. As you know, we saw that in New York. I also told you guys that Trump would not be president again. And some of y'all said I was fake and all that. Because look, Trump running, he on the ballots and stuff like that. Well, what you got to say now? I'll wait. He's not. And as you see, he can't. See. So let's get into this. I was actually sharing with you guys the prophetic word that has manifest. Okay. Let me pull it up. Did I click out of it? I probably did. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up again. Dum, bum, bum, bum. Dum, 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 dum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Okay, so let's pull this one up. Bum, bum. Okay. And I did say happy birthday, happy Kinseyada, happy bar mitzvah, happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie and everybody that's celebrating something on November the 13th. Today is my stepfather's birthday. Yes, my father and my stepfather is 2 days apart. That's funny. Anywho, I told my mother she got a thing for Scorpios. So she got a thing for Scorpios. So, okay, let me see. Okay, let me make sure y'all can see this. Yeah, okay. From now on, I'm going to try to have my channel pulled up where I can see it as well. I can monitor it because I don't want anything to happen like it to happen again. and I not know it. I'm serious. Like I said, a lot of people, they don't care because it's not them. It's not their brand. It's not them. So, and I get it. I'm wide awoke now. I can't leave my brand up to nobody. I gotta do my own brand. So yeah. Hold on. Okay, right here it says Iceland evacuates town and raises aviation alert as concern rise. A volcano may erupt. And I'm gonna tell you why they're saying this. Hold on. Let me pull up the one I had it first. Is it right here? I hate when I pull something up and then something happens and I can't get it back. Anyway, make a long story short, I'm gonna pull this one up as well. Bop, bop. Let me see. Okay, so they have actually. Okay. Okay, here we go. Right here. La 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 la. Okay, yeah. Let me make sure. I'm waiting for it to pop up because I'm looking at it on my television. I'm waiting for it to pop up. Let me see. Thank you, Boo. Thank you, Alexis. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. I'm such a perfectionist, Alexis, that when stuff don't go the way that it's supposed to go, it does something to me, and everything. I try to relinquish a lot of power so that I can focus on my content, and I'm gonna have to still do both, and that's just added a little bit more stress, but I'll be okay. I'll be good. Thank you for asking, though, Boo. Okay, so as you see, more than 2,000 earthquakes were reported in about 48 hours. So I actually did see the earthquakes, and I said I see many earthquakes. I didn't know it was going to be in the same spot. Okay, so think about this, y'all. They've had 2,000 earthquakes in Iceland within a 48-hour period. Okay, and it says including about 1,000 in a 12-hour period on Sunday. Wow. Wow, y'all. Do y'all see that? Whoo, Lord, today. So we need to pray for them and everything. We need to make sure that we pray for them. And, you know, we got a period between now and the end of this year. And if you go back and listen to my prophetic forecast for this year, y'all, we still got a lot of more to go. We still got a lot of more to go. I have been telling you guys to, stock up on water, stock up on canned goods, stock up on things like that, stock up on blankets. I told you all last year, I said for especially this year, I said, get you a generator. I said, you need a generator just in case. A lot of y'all hear what I say, but you still don't move. You still don't move. That's on you though. You can't say you wasn't warned. That's on you. So yeah, you need a generator as well. I have an interview Thursday for a townhouse. And I don't know now because I still feel like I'm going to have to take some family members in. And if I do, I don't want us to be on top of each other. But I'm praying about that because I'm ready actually to relinquish this house. I'm ready to get out of this house. I've never been so ready to get out of this house. Okay. But I am. I really am. I'm ready to order me a dumpster and a whole lot of stuff that I ain't looked at, dealt with, war, whatever. I'm just purging it. I'm getting rid of it. I'm so sick of a lot of stuff. Okay. I just am. I did one purge when my husband passed away, but now I'm ready to purge, and more purge. Okay. I want it to look like I just moved here. I want it to look like I'm just now starting over. And you know that when those, Hanukkah candles go on sale. Buy them up. We had a power outage over the summer for a couple of hours. They came in handy. Anytime you see candles on sale, buy them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Uh-huh. I have survival buckets. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Dry beans, yes. Dry beans, rice, water. I have I have those straws that purify water. I haven't even opened it. What even if you have some dirty water, whatever, it's something built in the straw that when you drink it, it purifies it, it cleans it, it takes anything out of it. I got those. I got candles. I got lighters. I got like 100 lighters. I'm gonna get 2 boxes of matches. We got these little lights that you tap and they light up the place. We got about 8 of those. Yeah, I don't play around. Excuse me, I don't play around. I don't play around at all. And oh my God, I started nesting this week. I can't have children anymore, but I'm nesting like yes. You know what? And that's God. That's a discernment telling you that you need to do whatever it is that you're doing. Just in case. And that's me. I forgot the word of it. That was nesting. I just said purging because I'm just ready to get rid of all this crap. Hi, Simply. Good morning, love. Simple. I'm sorry. I'm getting rid of all of this stuff that I can. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to just go. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to get out of here. The only reason why I wouldn't is because I'm not going to see my son in the street. I'm not going to see because he stayed with me when I was sick. Hey, Dr. Soapy, smooches, boo. He stayed with me when I got my diagnosis with different things. And he was like, nah, I'm sticking with my mama, and all this and stuff like that. So, if wherever I go, he's got to be able to go. He's got to be able to go. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it, But I am ready to just get out of here. I am. I want this. I'm ready to go. The clear nail polish on the matches because it will still light if wet. Really? Yes, because of the chemical. Wow, girl, you teaching me something. You are teaching me something. So yes, y'all. Just in case y'all don't know, like I said, like who you like, love who you love, listen to who you listen to. But today I'm sending out, I'm just recapping on what I've told you guys about the weather. I'm recapping on some things I told you all. Get you some canned goods stored up. Okay. Get you, like she said, some dry goods, beans, rice, get that stored up. Water, you need water. This is why you need water. Yes, you need water to drink, but you also going to have water to somewhat cook. Like if you have an outdoor grill, you're going to have water to cook, and you're going to have water to bathe. Okay. Not to mention water to flush your commode. Okay. I'm hoping none of this happens. I'm hoping none of it happened. However, it's better to be prepared. Okay. It's just better to be prepared. If you have any elderly people, okay, that you're going to have to look out for, make sure you got enough for them as well as you. When you in a plane and they tell you if the plane is going down, they tell you to put the oxygen mask on yourself. Okay. So yeah. So make sure you got enough for you and then other people. All right. Now I'm going to tell y'all, it's going to be some people that's not going to, even when you tell them, they're not going to do it. They're going to be the ones that's going to be caught. And then they're going to want to come over and eat up and drink up and all that your stuff. You're going to have to be wise too and not let everybody know what you got. Because some of these family members will try to set you up just so they can live. I hate to say that, y'all, but I see that happening. Some of these family members will tell people, I know where we can go and get this. My cousin, my sister, my brother, whatever. They got this over there at their house. We can go over. I don't care nothing about all that. I need to live too. That's how they think in their mind. So you're going to have to get wise and not let people know what you got. The ones that you can trust, that that'll take your advice or your word and they'll start doing something, you let them know. But the ones that ain't about a hill of beans, that ain't going to do nothing, ain't going to bust a grape in a fruit fight, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't tell them nothing. I'm so serious, y'all. I wouldn't care if it's your sister or your brother. I wouldn't tell them nothing. Now, some stuff I'm storing up, but my mother is always proactive. She believes in me. She believes in me. Whatever I say, she go do. She don't wait or nothing. She's like, when I get paid, I'm going to what I need now? Text it to me. And she'll be in the store like, okay, I'm in this store and they said blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yep, and yep. Okay, got it. And she said a man asked her one time, what you doing, getting prepared for war or something? She's like, no. We going somewhere. She said, I hurry up until I'm like, y'all. So I'm just telling you, even now, if you're buying meats, okay, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. They've been manipulating the meat for a minute. Let's just get that straight. Okay. I have 20 bags of white and yellow grits, beans, veggie chunks, coffee, and canned goods. Oh, simple. Yes. 2 grills, charcoal, water, and more. Look at you. See, you my peoples. You my peoples, okay? You my peoples. That's why you my peoples. I'm so proud of you. You're really more prepared than me. Seriously, you are more prepared than me. This week, though, I feel the umptioning, okay, to go and get certain things. And I'm going this week and get certain things, okay? Yeah. And that's what I keep telling my son. My son, he's wise, but he can't really understand the stocking of everything. He knows his mama stocks. Like I ain't even gonna tell y'all what I got, but trust me, even when it comes to soap powder, like soap powder you wash your clothes with, I don't just have no one. I got them big old buckets that when the painter comes to paint your house, they use that big old bucket of paint. I got one of those big old things of soap powder, of liquid soap powder. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 12 boxes. Well, no, 6 boxes of the same soap powder. And then I got 6 liquids, big liquids of the soap powder. I got 6 things of Clorox bleach. We got 2 up here, so altogether it's really 8. Because I got 2 up here because I put some in my dishwater when I wash my dishes. We put it up here, all up here. So, but I got 6 downstairs stocked. And some more stuff. Let's not talk about toilet paper, okay? If I have to border with somebody, be like, okay, I'll give you this roll if you give me, I'm prepared. Go and get more toilet paper too thirsty. I was going to say to mom, go and get more toilet paper thirsty. Yeah, I don't play around. When God tell me something, I trust God. And so even if I'm, people like, girl, you overdoing it. Okay, I'd rather have more than not enough. You feel me? Just like herbs. I was telling y'all about the herbs, what herbs y'all should get, what y'all should already have, what you should stock up on, and all this and stuff. So I'm going to go down that list today too. And let me say this. Let me go ahead and say this before I get to that. Another reason why I came on today and I changed my whole thing I was going to talk about today. I still might come on later. I doubt it. But the reason why I changed my whole setup is because this morning when I went in, I told y'all that I get a medical procedure done 3 times a week, right? Well, this morning when I went in, I noticed that this guy who used to come in with me, it's like 5 of us there every 3 times a week. We all come in at the same time. Okay. So we have developed a bond, and he's a white guy. And I noticed last week he had missed a day. And I said, well, it ain't like Todd to miss no day, because Todd beats all of us here, like that. And they was like, well, Todd, he takes off sometime and he go do him. I'm like, okay. So the next day, which was Friday, I said, y'all, it's ain't Todd. Somebody found out what my Todd is. Come on. So this morning when I came in, they was waiting on me to come in, the other people in the group. And so I walked through the door. I said, good morning. And I could tell they had something to tell me. And I said, what? Like that. And one of the guys named Steve said, hey, Coco, from my sources, Todd's dead. I said, what? I screamed. I said, what? No, like that. And he said, yeah, from what we heard, he's dead. I said, what happened? And they was like, we don't know. So it just blew my mind. So, as they was letting us back, And my text said, my nurse, she was like, I got something to tell you, but I'm gonna wait like that. She said, until I take your blood pressure, you know. And I said, okay, I already knew what she was gonna tell me. And when I, you know, after she took my blood pressure and stuff, she said, Todd's dead. I said, I know. That's what they was out there saying. I said, what happened? She said, we have no clue. She said, we have no clue. We don't know. I said, I told y'all something was wrong. She said, you sure did. She said, you told everybody Wednesday. That's not Todd. Something wrong. Somebody found out what's going on with him. That's not Todd. When you learn people, yeah, that's why I said I don't understand these people that claim they know you and all this, but then when something happened, they don't care enough to see what's going on with you. They don't know that, well, if Coco missed this, something wrong. If Coco's doing this, something wrong. It's just a lot of people are stuck on stupid and a quarter past dumb. They only stuck on them. They only care about them. They only care about what they want, how they feel. They don't care nothing about if it's cat. They don't care nothing about you. Nothing. And I'm just one of them people that I care. Like I tell y'all all the time, I had to find out what's going on with my friend, the real Anthony McNeil. I had to find out what's going on with him because he ain't did no lives or nothing. And when he told me I've been working, blah, 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 I'm like, okay, because you know I'm going to check on you. Real mamas, real problems. Had to check. When people mean something to me, and let me tell you something. There's a lot of people that I've like, how you doing? What you doing? How you feeling? What's going on? How you doing today? And they don't care that you care. They don't care you care. In other words, they be trying to make you think you meddling. Cause I care about you? Really? Really? So what you do, this is what I learned. They don't want to tell you. Okay. I told y'all, I'm at this point to where I'm only loving those that will let me love them. And that's the truth. I'm not forcing love on nobody no more. You know, my heart is so big that I just, when I care about you, I care about you. And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's to my own detriment because I don't know how to stop caring. Even when people give me their butt to kiss, it's like I get mad. And it might be just a September Libra thing, because I heard another content creator say this, and I was screaming in my house like, that's me too, you know. So it's, you know, it's like when I care about you, but you're gonna make me feel bad because I care about you. Huh? You're gonna make me feel horrible because I care about you. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense in your world. So I'm at that point, y'all. I promise you, it's like, okay. You don't care, I don't care. How about that? Huh. You don't care, I don't care. So I'm just telling y'all, sometimes y'all, you can't love, and you can't, I ain't gonna say you can't love people because God requires us to love people, but you can't like really give too much love to a person. You got to really just love them, agape love, the kind of love that God gives. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I care if they dead or not, you know, and be done with it. Because other than that, you got people that will doo-doo on your feelings because you care. And they'll make you feel bad because you care. And to me, that's a messed up person. That's somebody who's really, really messed up mentally and emotionally. It's like, who messed you up as a kid? I can't blame nobody but your parents. Because who gets mad at people for loving them? Huh? And sometimes I feel stupid. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Soapy, sometimes I feel stupid because it's like, why do I keep showing you that I care? And you just gonna give me your butt to kiss because I care. You know I care. So you gonna keep on with, because to you it's funny that I care. It's funny. This is a way that you feel you got one up on me. Yeah, she care about me. But watch this. Huh? Who thinks that in their mind except somebody who's retarded? I'm serious. Somebody who's crazy. Most people I know, they love to know somebody care about them. I mean, really care. Not to be meddling and get all in your business, but somebody that really wants to know whether you're doing good or not. Most people like, you know what? It means a lot to me, man. It really does, because I even got family members that don't care about me. But then when you meet somebody Don't nobody care about them, but they like that superficial stuff, and they rather accept superficial love than true love. Like I'm talking about, like from somebody who really care. I ain't never understood it. It's like what? And y'all know I'm a counselor. That's what my doctorate is in. It's a counselor. That's why it says Dr.Creole. But I promise you, what part of the textbook is that? I don't even know what part of the textbook that is. And I have no idea what part of the textbook that is. You know, I got a friend, my cute dog friend. I had to talk to him like he was six crazy. And I told him, don't call me until you get your life together. And I mean that. Y'all know it hurt me. I love that boy. I love that boy. Do you hear me? That boy has been like my protector since I was 8 years old. And he found out I was being molested. And the dude, which was my older cousin, he's dead now, God rest his soul. The dude that was doing it, I can't tell you how many times he was going to fight him because he would try to kidnap me and hold me hostage and all this and stuff. Y'all, so do you know how much it hurt me? Well, I can't believe I'm crying. I can't believe I'm crying over this. You know how much it hurt me to tell him, out of all people, him, until you get your life together, don't call me. Okay, boo, thank you. For real. And you know what? When I say stuff like that, I've said stuff like that to another man before, because to me, some of his thinking is warped. I don't get it, but I think it comes from childhood. However, that person, I said something stupid to this person. It was a joke, and they clocked on me. They clocked on me. I mean, clocked. I was like, whoa, hold up, player. I just was joking with y'all, and you would have thought it was a bad joke or something. It was just something stupid that I joke with everybody about. And this person, when I tell you they clocked on me, and I was shocked. I was not ready. I swear I was not ready. But I thank God that He has changed my life, because the old me, it would have went a whole different situation, you know. And I'm like, why was that something that triggered you? Something as simple as that triggered you. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what it was. I said, you know, like me and my friends, even the cute dog I was talking about, we asked each other stupid questions. It's just, you know, just to have something to say. Like my cute dog friend asked me, okay, if you had all the money in the world, what's the first thing you buy? Okay. And I was like, I probably would take care of my mama first, and then I would give some to my church, and then, you know, like, yeah, right. It's a stupid question. See how it's an innocent question. Okay, he asked me, he said, if you get married again, I said, I am getting married again. He said, no, I was just playing. He said, but how would you want your wedding? I said, I don't know. I'm decided between the justice of the peace, or, you know, do I want to just bang bang like that? Okay, that's a simple question, right? Okay, so I asked a certain person this too. I said, how would you want your marriage I said, how would you want your wedding if you get married? They clocked on me. Why you asking me about a marriage? I'm just, when I tell y'all they went off that simple. Now, was that warrant to clock out on me? A simple question like that? I didn't understand. I was like, I got so quiet. Like, why was that something that triggered you? I still don't get it to this day. Why was that a question that, so even with that, I forgave and moved on. See how nice I am, y'all. I forgave and moved on. Seriously. Because I'm thinking it's a mental thing. It's something going on. And I can't help. I done gave up trying to help. I can't help. Once you tell me, now you don't feel like talking to me, okay. I ain't pushing it no further, bro. Okay, whatever. I let you go. Okay, I'm sorry. You know, but like I said, you know, people, you can't force your love on people. Anyway, move forward. Another reason why I came on today is I was telling you guys, I got a call from my daughter, and I missed the call. So she called and spoke to my son. And so when he got off the phone with her, he said, Mama, he said, Shay just got out of hospital. I said, what? Like it's this is my daughter that's in St. Louis, okay? Her son saved her life. My daughter's a type 2 diabetic and she did not know it. My grandson saved her life. I could have been getting ready to have another funeral for another one of my kids, y'all. Let me show y'all what she looked like. Hold on. I said, God, you are so good. I've been praying for these kids. I don't know, when he gives me a burden for somebody, like a heaviness, I really go into prayer mode for them, you know? And hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to show y'all a picture of my child. She's got her own business down there and everything. Hold on. Hold on. I know who it is. That's my mother. She's just trying to make sure I'm okay from my medical procedure that I get. She called me after each one of my medical procedures to just make sure I'm doing okay. She said, you know, my grandmother used to say, when somebody is nice to you, they don't have to be. So never take it for granted, y'all, and everything. So I always tell my kids, you know, when somebody's nice to you, they don't have to be. They don't have to be at all. So, you know, don't think that you know it's necessary for them to be nice to you, because they don't have to. And so my kids have learned that, you know what I'm saying? And they always say, you know, my mama said this, that, and the other. And I'm grateful that they actually have learned, you know, they've learned that, because, you know, a lot of times we take for granted. Like I said, okay, now let's just figure this out. A friend of mine, because he really became a friend of mine, when I last seen him Monday, who knew it was going to be the last time I saw him? He probably didn't know that once he laid down that he wouldn't get up again. Now, here my daughter is in St. Louis. That's where she lives, as far as her business is and all this and stuff. Here she is in St. Louis, and I'm in Kentucky, and her son saves her life. Because she didn't know she was a type 2 diabetic. Her son now. It could have been the last time I saw her. Okay, let me show y'all. Y'all, when people love you, let them love you. Learn how to receive love, okay? I'm so serious. Learn how to receive love. You know, the Bible states that a love can cover a multitude of sins and faults. If you got stuff going on with you, somebody can love you so much, and you can receive the love so much, they gotta overlook some of the stuff that you've done, that you're doing, and it'll heal you. Love heals, y'all. You know. Let me make sure y'all can see this. This is the daughter I was talking about. Oh, whenever it populates, Lord, today. This is the daughter I was talking about. Okay. This is the one I could have been preparing for her funeral. This is my baby. She's my second oldest. And one other thing, I'm going to bring her on here, y'all, one day. I'm going to interview her, because this is the daughter who was born out of two first cousins. You heard me right. If you haven't heard my story, go look at my video that says Stockholm Syndrome, or my Stockholm Syndrome. My Q dog, the one I keep talking about, the dude who's her daddy, God rest his soul, is also my first cousin. Okay. So yes, a child came out of all of that, and she's the child. So she's always been sick. She's always been a sickly child. You know, she don't act like it. because she got her mama in her. She don't act like it. You know what I'm saying? She, you can't tell that she's always been a sick child. Well, what you think? Our blood types are so close together. We first cousins. So of course she was gonna be a sick child. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it doesn't shock me that, that she's, a type 2 diabetic. It was other things that was going on with her. But like I said, with her, she's in nursing school. She already got a nursing degree, but she's getting a registered nurse degree now. I think she got like 6 more months. And then I have 2 registered nurses in the family. But she also owns her own business called Munchies. And everything. She's also a cosmetologist. She got her degree in cosmetologist. She's also a chef. She actually got a degree in being a chef. So yeah, she's just a go-getter. I'm proud of my baby. I really am. And everything. So, oh y'all, yeah, I'm just grateful. So I said I have to come on today. I got so much in me. I'm so full, y'all, that I wanted to share, give some warnings and love on some people. Maybe it's somebody out there that y'all don't have people that truly love you. I can love on you and you be like, man, I just wish somebody cared about me. You have wretched. Yeah, I said wretched. You have wretched the right one, okay? Because I care about people. I really do. And I have so much love now to give because my husband's deceased. Most of that went to him, but my husband even told my kids, if anything ever happened to me, I need y'all to watch y'all mama because she's got a good heart. And somebody will try to come in and take her love and stuff for kindness. Watch her. Don't let that happen. He said, because your mama, she loves hard. And when my kids told me that, I was like shocked. I was like, what? They said, yeah, daddy told us. So whoever comes to try to date you and all this and stuff, they got us to deal with, all of us. Because we're going to make sure they really for you and not for what you can give them and not for what you can do. Because mama, you love hard. And I was like, whoa. So that's deep. That, my husband always said I had a good heart and I had a big heart. And he used to watch me too. He's like, you give these people all your heart. You got to stop because I ain't having it. And I'm like, okay, babe. Okay. So a lot of that but I just do. I got a good heart, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I just do. I am my grandmother. I am very much my grandmother. I'm her splitting twin. Even when people used to come over our house when I was younger, my grandmother would say, I don't have no money for you, but I can feed you. My grandmother always had something she had that she could whip up and feed people. And people used to just come from out of town. The first house they hit was my grandmother's because they know they're going to get fed. We're going to see Aunt D. We're going to go see Aunt D. Yeah, her name is D too. We're going to go see Aunt D. And they would come and she pull out greens and fry up some pork chops or some chicken. And I mean, everything. She loved to see her kin people around her table. That's me. I love to feed people. I really do, and everything. So, and I also love to, tell people just different things. So, there is I told y'all also that I saw a big name pastor passing away this year. I'm still praying that God touches his body, y'all. And the person I'm talking about is Carlton Pearson. Carlton Pearson has made like a final video. He's behind the Azusa. Those of you all who don't know that, don't worry about it. You can always Google it. Azusa Street Revivals. Carlton Pearson is behind that. Y'all. Let me tell you something. Being a real prophet, and I'm talking about a real prophet. Now, let me tell you, some people can prophesy and not be a prophet. So don't get wrapped up in that, okay? And then you got people who they just prophesy. They prophets, but they prophesy. I sit in what you call the office of a prophet, meaning that God shows me areas, distances. He shows me lineages. He shows me demons. He shows me spirits. I have churches under me. I have actually bishops under me. I have ministers under me. I have pastors under me. I have other prophets under me. So, did I ask for all that? Heck no. Let me be first to say that. Heck no, I didn't. But I got it, and I got to do what God requires for me to do. So yeah. It's just yeah. So anyway, I hope I'm still praying that God gives him 12 more years like he did Hezekiah. I don't know if he is or not, but I do see something going on with Bishop T.D. Jakes as well. Um, I don't know what yet. God has not showed me yet what's going on with him, but he did bring him into my atmosphere and everything. So let me tell you this too. I do see demons and angels, okay? I've been doing that since I was little. I've been doing it since I was about 3 years old. There is ways that I can look at people and I can see who is their father. Meaning, is it God? Do they belong to God? Or do they belong to the devil? A lot of times, just because people cuss don't mean they belong to the devil. So don't think I'm saying it, because a lot of guys, and let me tell you something. I used to say to God, how in the world can you put all this responsibility on me and I fight all the time? Well, you remember Peter, don't you? Huh. You remember Peter? You remember David? David killed many, okay? And he was the apple of God's eye. And that's what has been prophesied to me. You're a female David. So you can't get away with it if you tried. A lot of times, y'all, let me tell you, okay, let me tell you, case in point, what used to happen to me. And some of y'all might still be dealing with this, so let me help you out. What used to happen to me often, okay, was I would go to sleep. And as I'm sleeping, I would wake up, okay? When I wake up, I can't do nothing but blink my eyes. I can't move my mouth. I can't move my body. I can't say nothing. And then at a certain point, I would be over my body and I would see me laying in the bed. I know y'all like, what? I would see me laying in the bed, blinking, okay? Eyes open, blinking. But I would be over my body, okay? The only thing that used to help me is first I had to think Jesus. When I thought Jesus, it's like I would fly back in my body, or either my body would jilt. And then I would be able to say, Jesus. When I say it like that, something would break off of me. Okay. And I would be able to sit up and go, like that. Okay. That went on with me for a while before I told my grandmother. Okay. Because I'm already weird. I'm a kid that can see the future. I'm a 4-year-old kid. Hear me, right? I'm a 4-year-old kid that can tell you what's about to happen. I'm a 4-year-old kid that hears things. I'm a 4-year-old kid that can stand in a room and stuff fly. Oh, yeah. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for. I'm a 4-year-old kid. Okay. So who wants to tell somebody when you a kid that you also a weird kid? Kids are cruel. If it hadn't been for that day, we were on our bikes and I stopped abruptly on my bike. And they was like, come on, Coco, come on. I said, They said, girl, come on. I said, no. They said, why? I said, because somebody gonna get hit. Ain't no cars even down here. Somebody's gonna get hit. No, like that. Girl, go on. So a kid, and when I tell y'all a car wasn't nowhere in sight, a kid went in the road that was riding with us. A car came out of nowhere, hit this boy on the bike. He flew up, hit the ground, and everybody looked at me. From that day forward, even though they were my friends, they were scared as heck of me. They would call me weird behind my back. They, all of that. Do y'all know how that feels to be a kid, not asking for the gift that you got, not even understanding the gift that you got? Do you know how even adults don't understand it? Even adults don't understand it. My grandmother is the one who sat me down. First, it was my mother's mother. Then it was my father's mother. They used to be best friends. And they both told me how I was born, what all that meant, and things like that. My daddy's mother left her tribe, okay? Left her tribe because my family in Louisiana, I ain't going to say all of them, but for the most part, they were into black magic. Okay, so she left her family before she even had kids because she didn't want to raise her kids with that. She also left her family because in our Indian tribe, our Indian ancestors, they believe in sleeping with one another to keep the blood as pure as they can. She didn't want that for her children, so she left. Okay, she was an outcast because she left. I'm just now meeting, and when I say now, I'm talking since September, meeting my grandmother's nieces, nephews, getting pictures of her sisters and brothers and all this and stuff. And they're still into whatever. Okay. What I did not know is that my great grandmother, I didn't know that she was an herbalist in Louisiana. She's known as a herbalist. She was known because she's dead now, but she was known as a herbalist in Louisiana. I didn't know that. I just know I had a calling for herbs. I had a calling for helping people outside of conventional medicine. So when I was talking to one of my cousins who's got a big old herbalist business down there and all that, she was like, our great grandmother was a herbalist. And I was like, what? So it's a whole lot of things, y'all, that I'm still finding out. My grandmother did tell me why she left. And she told me that my gift is dedicated to God. Never get it twisted, because it's God. And whenever I think it's not God, he'll kill me. And she ain't got to worry about that because it's too scary for me. It's too big for me. I'm getting used to it now. And when I'm 53, but I can see when people's going to die. That's not a good gift that I look forward to. And without saying anything, somebody I care about, one morning I got up and I was cooking me some breakfast. It was Christmas morning. I was cooking me some breakfast. And God said, I'm taking her home. And I stopped. And I said, oh my God. Next thing I knew, my phone rung. I said, hello? The person said, my mama's gone. I said, yeah, I know. God just told me. I know they was like, what in the French poodle? I don't know why he does me like that. I don't. I have no clue. I don't know why I'm even telling y'all this right now. I have no clue. No, I'm not a novice in this. Even if God showed me that you were about to pass away, unless he told me to tell you, I wouldn't say nothing because I don't want to scare nobody. That is not what God does. I'm not a novice. I'm not loose at the lip when it comes to prophetic things. I warn people when they need to be warned. Like I told y'all what was going to happen this year. And I told y'all next year it's going to be like the Tales of Two Cities. It's going to be the best of times. It's going to be the worst of times. Only you know how you lived this life this year. Only you know if you was obedient to God and did what you're supposed to do. I gave it the good old college try, like you tried with everything in you. You made a change in your life. You did X, Y, and Z. Only you know that. So if that's you, and if you decided that God is your leader, you know what I'm saying? Not that you ain't gonna make no mistakes. I'm not saying that. But that everything you doing, you really trying to live your best life with him in front, then next year it might be the best of times for you. But if you still ain't gave God none of your time this year, you ain't paid no attention, you still living a day's worth of dog meat, then next year it's going to be the worst of times for you. It's the tale of two cities. It's going to be the best of time and the worst of times. I wish I could give everybody a great prophecy. Who wants to hear something bad? That's why, like I said, I'm not a novice. I don't just come on here loose at the lips and be like, okay. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. No. For what? Half of y'all can't even handle what you already see. You can't handle it as it is. So why would I want to add to your frustration? Only thing I can tell you is what he tells me. Store up just in case. And I'm going to say it like that. I even told y'all it would be things that happen in Florida. I even told y'all it was going to be stuff happening about Disneyland, Disney, whichever one's in Florida. I told y'all it would be... Oh, Lord, help me today. Jesus, fix it. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with TD Jakes. Pray for him, y'all. Pray for him, pray for him, pray for him, pray for him. Because it's something about to hit. I don't know what's about to hit. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I ain't gonna create nothing. But it's something about to hit. And when I told y'all, I saw a well-named pastor, a well-named preacher that's gonna go out of here this year. I said, just pray. So he still ain't gone. We got time. We got time. Okay. We got time to pray for him. So I even told y'all about this is still out here. God is giving this one. I told y'all it's gonna be a YouTuber. Okay. I said it's a YouTuber that I see going to prison. I said they're gonna get locked up because they doing stuff under the table with this YouTube crap. And they made money, honey. They done made some money. Okay. So, and I think they know too. So they trying to like scale back and all that stuff. No, give God your life for real. When you give him your life for real, he'll change things around from you. And if you take too long giving him your life, well, I told y'all that. Wait on it. When I said that last year, one of the YouTubers did go to jail last year. I even put the video out here. I see that happening this year. It's like it's on the table. It's like God is holding things back to see what you're going to do. He's giving you time to get it together just to see what you're going to do. He is. Some of y'all got children and grandkids that see things the way I told y'all, and they scared to tell you because they don't know how you going to take it, and they don't want to feel like they're weird. Some of y'all grandkids, I see a little boy. Stop. I see a little boy, and this little boy, he's about between 8 and 5. 8 and 5, cute little boy. And he has walked in the kitchen, and he has seen stuff, and he has stopped abruptly in the kitchen. And somebody has asked him, "What's wrong with you?" And he's trying to explain what he saw, and he can't explain it because he still don't know what he saw. And some of y'all are not patient enough to ask him because you don't know yourself. You don't care. You don't care. But what he saw, he saw. And what he saw was a demon. And the demon went right back in the floor. And I know I'm on it. I'm in your kitchen. And I can see it as if I'm looking through his eyes. He actually saw a demon, and the demon went right back through the floor. In certain places, he don't want to go by himself, and you don't understand why he don't want to go by himself. And some of y'all have said, y'all even let these men tell them, stop being a punk. You acting like a punk. Yeah, get him. He's a boy. Yeah, no. That boy has been chosen. He sees stuff your little retarded self can't see. Some of y'all gonna get in trouble with God because y'all let these men talk to y'all kids like they not nothing. And I'm not talking about the men who constructive criticism like, come on, we gonna stand up and pee. This is how we supposed to do it, bro. No, we can't do it. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about because the boy don't want to go in the room and can't express why he's not wanting to go in their room right now. Go on in there, punk. You stupid mother uncle. Go on in there. And y'all sitting there smiling because you got a pair of thighs in your house that'll give you the third leg anytime you want it. And your kids is suffering. Y'all gonna get in trouble. Y'all know you already in trouble. But you gonna get in extra trouble because you are supposed to protect that God give you. And yes, some of these kids are Cain's kids. God flooded the world because of Cain's kids. I'll tell you about that later. Just stick a pin in it. We're going to have a Bible study one day. But some of these people, some of these kids are Cain's kids. Yes, they are. Bad as heck. Evil as heck. I get that. But some of y'all know y'all got some good kids. You know you got some good kids. You can't understand them because you yourself don't even cover your kids in prayer. So God ain't speaking to you about your child because you don't pray about your child. You'll pray about that dude, though. You'll pray about that third leg and how it makes you feel. I'm walking in it today. I don't care who get mad at me. And it won't be the first time, and it definitely won't be the last. Some of you kids, some of your kids have things that they can't express. What you need to do is pray and ask God. And I know prayer is something y'all hate to hear over here, but you know you're going to hear it. Okay? Some of y'all need to go to God and be like, look, God, it's like this. I got a kid I don't understand. Can you tell me about this child? Can you, I need to know about my kid because I don't understand this kid. And I used to scare my mama. Can I be honest with y'all? I used to scare my mama. And at times, I'm grown now. And she'll tell them, she told them at church not 2 Sundays ago. She said, she still scared me. Not as much as she did when she's a kid, because I expect this now. Said, but she's scary. So I can understand that, but don't be stupid. Don't be dumb. Go back to the maker. If you got a Ford and your car is messing up, won't you ask the Ford mechanic? If you got a Toyota and your Toyota's backfiring or whatever, won't you seek somebody who knows about Toyotas? Well, same thing about your child. If you don't understand the kid you got, go back to the maker and ask him about the kid that he gave you. Some of y'all weird. You take more time out with your paycheck than you do your own kid. And some of y'all let y'all kids do too much. Hey, Sharon Boo. Some of y'all let y'all kids do too much. Some of them are too grown. And you not helping them, you actually hurting them. You really are. They need to know kid place, adult. Kid place, adult. You work over here in where we have kid place, and I'll be over here in what we call adult place. Okay? Never the two shall switch. I'm not your child. You're mine. You're not an adult. You're a kid. Okay? Hey, TC! What's going on? I'm just saying, and then we wonder why they are, people look at your kid and be like, well, I don't want to have nothing to do with that child. Not that one. And you be like, well, my kid is a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, but he too grown. Only you love him like that. You can't expect everybody else to love him like that. Hey, IG, you can't expect nobody else to love them like that. They too grown. Sit them down somewhere. And then let me tell you something else. I feel this in my spirit. Some of you parents, stop talking about adult stuff in front of your kid. Give them a chance to have a child life. Stop that. Why am I on this today? I don't know, God, but I'm going to be obedient. Okay, I'm going to be obedient. Some of y'all, you talk too much. You show them too much. You can't keep it real with a kid. What do you mean? I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. Are you keeping it real? Are you hurting the child? Because see, the way you love that child, everybody else don't care about them like that. You set them up for failure. They need to know that not everybody's going to love you like me. Not everybody's going to let you get along and do with the things that you do here or with me. Not everybody else going to do that. So you can't go nowhere expecting that. IJS. Oh Lord, let me drop this. I don't know why I'm on here like this today, but before I take it back, I add more to it. Like I said. Hold on. Like I said. Sure, they just don't get it. They don't get it. Do you know how frightening it was for me though? Y'all, I kid you not. You know how frightening it was for me as a kid to know. At the time I didn't know what it was. When I would meet people and they would go to try to hug me or shake my hand. And some people, when they went to hug me, they whole facial, like their face would still be there, but it'd be a whole nother facial thing that would be black. I mean, solid black. And I would be like, and they said, what's wrong, baby? With a smile on their face, and all you see is black. Then it was people that you would meet, and they would shine so bright. It would be as bright as the sun. And I would have to squeeze my eyes because it was so bright, it would mess with my eyes. And I knew that when I learned that was God's people. Now, how do you explain it as a kid? Oh, mama, the person that you showed me, they black. She's like, yeah, I know. Can you see how that would work? No, mama, they black. Okay. Jesus, fix it. Woo, child. Uh-uh. So I'm just saying, I'm saying, y'all, I know I'm laughing about it, but can you imagine that conversation? I mean, weird, 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 weird. I have been talking to 300 before on the phone, and I have tripped him out. I have tripped him out. He's been like, yeah, I think he's sort of used to me now. I can't swear to it, but I think he's sort of used to me now, and everything. But yeah, it's oh my goodness. I'm gonna tell this story again. I'm waiting on TC to come up. I'm gonna tell the story again, then we're gonna be out of here. My This girl who used to be my friend, I ain't gonna claim her because she's not my friend. This girl who used to be my friend, we've been cool since we was like 8 years old. We grew up in the same project and everything, right? Anyway, she was my friend, and her husband got put in the hospital, and she called me. She was like, "Pray for old dude because he's in the hospital." I'm like, "Okay, I will," like that. And so I was sitting at home minding my beeswax, right? And all of a sudden, my vision left from where I was and took me into the hospital room. So I'm watching this girl walk in the hospital room, and then I watch her walk out. So she called me, talking about my ex-friend. She's like, "What you doing?" I said, "Nothing," like it. And I said, "I just had a vision, and I think it was your husband's room." She said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah." I said, "This is weird." I said, it could just been just me like that. And she said, "Okay, well, what was it?" I said, "Well, I know you are, baby. Take your time." Uh, I said, "Well, some little girl, she had red hair. She had on a red dress with black shoes, white girl, but she looked more like she's Irish." I said, "About maybe 4 years old. She walked in your room and looked at your husband, looked at you, then turned around and walked out." She screamed. Her husband said, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" She said, "You ain't gonna believe this." She said, "You ain't gonna believe this." She said, "Hold on, let me put you on speaker." She said, "Say it again, Coco." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, so I repeated it. She said, she told old dude, she said, "What just happened?" He said, "I don't know how you knew it." He said, "But a little girl with a red dress on, she had red hair. She looked olive skin like she was from Irish. She had on black shoes, walked in my room, looked at me, looked at Michelle, and walked out." He said, "I don't know how you do it. I don't know how." He said, he said, "That's eerie." I don't know why God showed me that, but evidently it was for a reason. You be surprised what I see. Yeah, you be surprised. There's times that God takes me into a conversation, y'all, and people's wherever they are, I hear the whole conversation as if they talking to me. And I've had to bust somebody open with that one day. We was in church, and I said to this individual, "No, that's not what you said." "Yes, it is. How you gonna tell me what I said?" I said, "Well," and when I got this, you should have saw their face. I said, "Be careful who you lie to, because you ain't lying to me, you lying to God. Be careful." That's why I tell y'all, the same God y'all need, I need even the more. Cause I'm chosen and he whoops me hard. Y'all get away with stuff I can't even begin to get away with. Y'all get away with y'all get away with I be seeing how people be doing some stuff. I'm like, now if that was me, he be whoop me upside one and down the other. I'm just saying. So yeah, y'all. But I'm just saying, please be careful with these kids, y'all. Please, cause some kids. I ain't gonna say all. Some kids are taught how to be bad because some parents think it's cute when they're a baby and they cuss everybody out. "Oh, that's so cute. You hear her? Say it again, baby. Say it again. You mother ducker. You mother ducker." And everybody's like, "Yeah, yeah." No, that's not cute. That's not cute. Not even by a long shot, babes. That's not cute. That's not. because they're gonna go to school and they're gonna cuss out the teacher, and then they're gonna get written up and sent to the principal's office, and then they're gonna call you mama and they're gonna tell you that your child was cussing the teacher out, and they gotta get suspended, and you gonna get mad and want to beat the child half to death. But remember, it was cute when they was going, you motherfucker, you motherfucker. It was cute, remember? It was cute then. Huh. One more thing, and then I'm out of here. Like I said, I'm just waiting on TC. One more thing. Be careful of all these so-called uncles and aunties, but we'll touch that another day. Be careful of all these so-called uncles. I told y'all, if y'all haven't got my books, you need to get my books. If you haven't listened to my videos, you need to listen to my videos. There is an uncle that I got. This particular uncle had told my mother, because my mother's his sister, had told my mother that he don't understand why they wanted to see him regarding a rape. Make a long story short, one of his stepkids told the mother that he had been touching on her. The mother did what she was supposed to do and went and told the cops, okay? And my mother, along with his wife, couldn't believe that he would do anything like that, okay? My mother fought for my uncle. She fought for him like nobody's business. I'm talking, got a good lawyer, because my mother got clout, okay? Got a good lawyer and every stuff. Every stuff, okay? And everything. And the only thing in the back of my mind, now my auntie, who I told y'all is like my mother, who helped raise me, she's the only one that said, I don't know why they feel, I see you, TC, one moment, said, I don't know why they feel like he can't do it. Did they ever ask you? Because he was one of the people who used to touch me often. And I'll let that sit right there. Hey, Sissy, what's going on?
Oh, hey, how are you? What's up,
I,
Creole Butterfly?
I am good. What's going on with you?
Oh, everything. And hello to your chat. Hello, everybody. Listen, wow, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let me just say this. Your spiritual gifts, the gifts that God has given you are a blessing and a curse sometimes.
All right, girl, tell me. Huh.
Okay. You don't have any choice.
Right.
Not one or two or three or four. And this is what you possess, and this is what you to give to the world. Once we understand those things, the sometimes it being a curse dwindles down a lot more.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I'm gonna round it off. When I was watching the fashion show, there's something that Yusuf said that made me really proud of her.
Okay.
And he said that he didn't have a whole lot of new clothes or this that and the other or this that and the other and the third, but where he didn't have, he made up for in other areas.
Right.
Okay. 2024 is knocking at our door,
Yes.
and we better come because there's a whole lot in store. We better come correct.
Come on, TC. Tell it.
you
Tell
know you can't have everything and be everything, or else you'd be God. Like, hello.
Right.
Hello, hello, somebody. Like, okay, boss lady, New Jersey. That's why do you think everyone is put here and has an assignment,
Yes.
and some others have two or three. Yeah,
Hmm.
It's okay that you don't know everything, can't, and it's all right. I just wish that we would get to the point where we couldn't do or we don't have on this end, that we'll just learn how to take it and make it work where we are, where we do love to, and we do where we very productive, and do it that way.
Yeah.
It's like relationships. Somebody may have the money, somebody may have the organization and keeping the family structure together.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, two of you may have the money, but somebody's making more and the others making not. So you if you're working full time, and someone else, and he's working part time, and he's working because he's a disabled vet or has a disability, working a little bit here and there, you can make it up in other areas.
Right.
I don't get folks who don't want to try to make it up in the other areas. Use what God has blessed you with.
Yeah.
Just like you said, you might take something in a situation and turn it into a positive.
Yeah.
Your delivery is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Not only is your delivery amazing, but I've been around at the beginning of the year, and the things that you have said have definitely come to pass. Um, a whole lot of so-called, stars, whatever they want to call
Mhm.
themselves, those people. A lot of them have passed away. A lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had mentioned, you did mention some things that were going to happen in Florida. I remember that very clear as day. I remember you mentioning, a lot of things happening with schools,
Yeah. Yeah.
school shootings. I
Yeah.
mean,
Mass
school
shooting stuff. Yeah.
things. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. um, you mentioned neem, NEEM.
Yeah.
Okay, and a load of other herbs and spices and everything nices and all of that we have we have the some of them we have already in our cabinets.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
learning how to utilize them. And now that I know you come from an herbalist and come from that family background, oh my goodness.
It
Now I
shocked
see.
me. Oh my goodness, TC, it shocked me. I'm like, what is the
Mhm.
odds of me and a cousin I've never met face to face? We've just met on Facebook, and talked to each other that way, in the inbox. I've never laid eyes on this girl, and she got a whole herbal business in
There
Louis,
you go.
and we both get it from our grandmother, our great grandmother.
Okay. How
Wow,
about that?
wow,
How about that? Yeah.
wow.
It is not a coincidence. Nothing is.
Right, I'm learning that. I am
No, it's
learning
not.
that.
It's a beautiful thing when we learn how to live life.
Yeah,
You know,
yep.
still challenges. I still get a ticket every now and then. I can't stand dang on it. I gotta go pay for it or whatever. life life is lifing.
Okay,
Okay. You can't control
go ahead. No, go ahead.
every aspect of it because you have free will.
Yeah,
However, just remember God is always in control.
always.
And his will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Okay.
Okay? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Very
I
interesting.
I don't know if you saw it or not, and I'm telling everybody this. This Saturday, the 18th at 1 p.m. I'm gonna try to keep it at an hour, y'all. We are doing what is called Holiday Love, and
Oh, okay.
what that consists of is I'm gonna drop the link, and we're gonna have some people come up and talk about the losses that they had, that was close to them, especially during the COVID time.
Nice.
And we're
Nice.
gonna try to piggyback on each other on what helps. I'm gonna dig in
Mm.
my counseling box and pull out some
Mm.
stuff because the holidays is hard. The holidays is very hard, especially when you lost somebody that
Mm.
you love and you won't see them across the Thanksgiving table. You won't hear they
Right.
voice our Christmas. So we want to, I want to, and it was Shelly's idea to have it over here, and everything. We want to
Okay,
just,
good.
yeah, we just want to, just do something different this year to help people navigate these holidays. I
Mhm.
start the
Mhm.
healing process from grief, depression, sadness, and things like that. So I'm
Right.
asking everybody to come over, be a part of it. And, if you want to hit the link, like I said, I'm going to drop the link because we need to piggyback off each other. No man is an
Mhm.
island, you know.
Right. No, not at all. Okay. I'm thinking about something, but okay. I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's really interesting because of the epiphany and the things that I told you in reference to my aunt, and you
Yeah.
know, uh, a total transformation in my life has happened.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, it's God. And this morning I pray for everybody,
Yeah.
past, present, and future,
Hmm.
because yeah, we just must be mindful of listening and learning from our messages and mistakes, taking onus of what part of it we played.
Right.
Sis, we're gonna have to get away from, oh, this person that no, what part did you play in it?
Hmm.
And folks can't. Oftentimes, even when I am not 100% wrong, I will apologize
Okay.
anyway. You know what? Listen, I know that you can say it. You got to know what to say and use the words and use those angels that carry the message. Thanks to Gabriel. I'm sorry. Thanks to Gabriel, the messenger that came and told what? It came and told Mary,
The good
this is
news.
a child. The good news don't. And Joseph, hold up, bro.
Right.
Don't be thinking nothing, okay? But this is from God. Hold up, player. I know you gonna get gangster a little bit. Cause you like trying to figure out, yeah, I mean, what's up with the what's up? Because yeah, you didn't touch it, so who did? Yeah, I mean, I get it.
See.
Somebody had to tell him to get it together, because you won't be able to stop this.
Right.
Okay,
And like I always tell
I love
everybody,
it.
my channel is so different than maybe other people's channel. It's because I walk in my own path. I'm not trying to be another nobody but another me. And there's
Hmm.
certain things I talk about over here. I talk about health, healing, where we show up at in the Bible, the things that affect us. I also dedicate a couple of my shows a week to Black women who have been murdered by their so-called
Yes,
love.
yes,
So
yes.
I do a lot over here, but a lot of things that people, I think they so used to one way of YouTube, it's hard for them to open up their spirit and mind to another way of YouTube. But YouTube is made
Hmm.
up of a whole lot of different facets. You know what I'm saying? I don't begrudge anybody what they do on their channel because it's some people I support. You know what I'm saying? But
Right,
however,
right,
when you come over here, don't compare mine to theirs. It's this
right.
oranges. It's apple and oranges, and I'm okay walking in the shoes that I have. I really
Ex-
am.
Exactly.
It
And
just
what's really interesting, Creole Butterfly, we have, people that say, the beeping sector, and then it's that lumping of all of us
yeah.
in one. And here's what I'm gonna say for 2024. We're not gonna do it anymore like that. Okay. 2024, we're not gonna do it anymore.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
we gotta change up. Okay. I'm not gonna allow anyone to come in this beef sector. I don't care what sector they come from, even any one of us, to talk about us and to talk about this sector as though everybody does the same thing, because that is not the case.
At all. And I'm gonna tell
Okay.
you, I'm crazy about. I don't get a chance to see all her videos, but Raw B, I'm gonna tell you why I like Raw B.
Yeah, I'm a mod for Raw.
Yeah, Raw B walks in her own shoes. She don't care if you like her or not. And that's me. I don't care if you like me or not.
That's right.
Both got this butterfly thing going, you know.
Okay.
It's
Yes.
when I see people who is unapologetically them, man, they're my people. That's my tribe, you
There
know?
you go.
Yeah. So I love me
And
some
and her topics, I could say raw. I need to do this, and she'll say bring it. And
Raw.
I say raw. I have an idea, and she'll say bring it. And she does a lot. She goes in. She could go out to the stars, the moon, and the sun. And y'all Libras, that's what y'all like. You know that, right? Y'all
Yeah.
Libras are like that.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to say that. Right, right. I just want to say that these Libras very interesting, because they're in their own little private, I guess you could say, compartment.
Yes.
But they can go anywhere because they're flexible like that, because air is very flexible. So
Right.
air
You can
can
stretch
can
anywhere.
it
Yeah.
is right. And I appreciate that about you. And I do, like you said, you mentioned Raw. I really do appreciate that about her as well.
Yeah.
Um, I do want to. I think I told you, or maybe I didn't, that we have our female mayor, and
Yay!
yes, she's in. It's official and things of that nature. And then I had somebody ask me this question. Well, I hope that she does this and does that. I said, hold up, see, that's where we go wrong. We done went left. Numero uno, Jesus the Christ is Jesus the Christ.
Okay.
Mhm. She's Sherelle L. Parker. Okay, right. That's right. And she is going to do the best she can with us being accountable and making everybody else accountable for their part.
And you know what? Most of the time when we get in office, we yet have to clean up other people's messes before
Thank
we
you.
You know, I'm
Say
glad
it.
that for one, Kentucky, I'm proud of my
Mhm.
Kentuckians that we got rid of Daniel Cameron Kumaran. That's what I call him. And that's the one that didn't give
Mhm.
the cops anything for Breonna Taylor. We got rid of him. He was trying to be our governor. We wasn't having that. We was not having that. I'm
Okay.
glad. Because not all skin folks is kin folks. Come on, let's keep it real.
Got you. Right, right, right. Okay, got
So,
you. Okay.
and I'm glad we got, no, he's gone. He's unemployed as of January.
Oh,
We're
okay.
grateful,
Oh.
yeah. So, but anyway, what I'm doing is I do have I have a friend that's on the councilman board here in Kentucky. She's in Louisville. She's on the councilman board, and she's helping me because I'm trying to get two bills. Okay, and I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna rebuke that statement. I am getting two bills
Mhm.
on there because one is
Okay.
gonna be a
Okay.
Jasmine bill, which is after my deceased daughter, and that's going to be that um, we don't have to wait so long for a trial when someone's been murdered and you have the perpetrator already locked up. My daughter was murdered in
Mm,
2020. They got her. They picked her killer up May of 2020. Okay,
okay.
and it's 2024, 2023, and we won't have her trial until 2024. That's too long. That is extra, and I
Yeah.
understand COVID and yeah, but that's too long. Come on now. My
Right.
grandson next year, we're having my daughter, his mom's trial in May. That's when he graduates. That's also when he turns 18. So you mean to tell me he's got to endure all of this?
Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so I want a speedy trial. We believe,
Right.
you see what I'm saying? So yeah, it is way too
Yes.
long, Sharon. And so, that's one thing. And then the other thing is it's a twofold. I want a law on the books that anybody who kills anyone anywhere where there are kids, like a school, a playground, somewhere where kids is going to be, where you would expect kids to be. Anybody who kills anybody or shoots anybody doing those where that's it, that's automatically 10 years. automatically 10 years because
Okay.
I feel like we need to protect these kids. And if
Mm.
the kid does it, then some of that responsibility ought to start with the parent first.
Mhm.
Even like right now, like I said, there's a crisis here in Kentucky, especially in Louisville, to where the school bus drivers have been calling out because these kids are so bad, and then the parents don't make them mind because they
Uh
have
huh.
more responsibility. They not
Mm-mm.
paying attention. All of that. You got kids fighting teachers. I would have never. Do you hear me? When I was
No.
a kid, I would have, and my kids know they bet not ever raise their hand.
No.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
and I just feel like these parents are worried more about, the next party, the next, blunt. That's
Mm.
my buddy. They friends with their kids and they're not teaching them nothing.
There
So
you go.
if we got to implement something to make you be a parent, then that's what we're gonna do because we don't want the stuff to keep going on the way that it is. It's ridiculous. So
It
that's where
is.
my
Yeah.
heart is. My heart is for the future. And I got grandkids. I want my grandkids to be something special. And I don't feel like my grandkids has to put up with your child acting a donkey in the classroom where they can't learn.
Mm-mm. Right. Yeah.
So that's my passion. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go.
No, no, you know what we, as you know, what we're up against in those classrooms and stuff. You know.
Yeah, I know. And what's so sad is the school system to me is
Mhm.
more worried about bodies in the seat so they can get their government money than they
Mhm.
are teaching and keeping quality teachers, keeping quality bus drivers.
Mhm.
This woman has been driving a bus for 15 years. Her students that she drive love her, and she put in her notice, and they cried. But she put in her notice because some of the other ones that they just too unruly for her. She said, "I refuse.
Wow. Okay.
Too much."
Right. Right.
So you want the bus driver as well as the teacher to be your student, I mean your son and daughter's counselor, priest, jail warden,
Lord Jesus.
mama,
Right.
father. You want them to be everything but a teacher.
Mm.
So mom and dad, where does your responsibility start?
That's what I would like to know.
So yeah, just pray for me because I think I got too much time on my hands now since my husband been deceased. So it's
Okay.
a whole lot of things that's been coming to me, and I've been writing them down, and yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyway, girl, we got 2 more minutes. You got anything you want to say?
No, no. You know what? I'm just gonna say that I have been enjoying these challenges, to say the least. And I think Jay Wilson talked about a Christmas tree challenge. Now
He
I
is.
think that that's awesome.
Yeah, he said Christmas tree and
Uh,
in-house decorations.
yes, and I
Oh,
enjoyed the wreath, Christmas wreath challenge.
okay.
I enjoyed that yesterday.
Awesome.
And, and for a person like I'm not a right brain person, so I don't, the Lincoln colors and Lincoln sizes and all of that. I'm like, a reef is a reef. Like, let's just put this and on it. We good, right?
Right.
No, this was taken to a whole nother level. A
So
whole nother level.
in February, and I know we got months before then, but if the Lord allow us to see it, in February, I am having a comedy challenge. And the person's got 5 minutes to do their best to make you laugh and stand up and all this and stuff. They got 5 minutes, and we
Okay.
giving out prizes first, second, and third. So I've been telling everybody, if you
Okay.
know anybody who is on YouTube and they think they funny or whatever, let me know because we want them because I feel like y'all we need to laugh. We
Exactly.
and so when that was put on me the other day, I was like, it is odd, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it
Hmm.
out there. So yeah, I'm having a comedy challenge. So I'm hoping to at least
Okay.
have contestants. that come on, won't mind giving us their best stand up that they got. I'm looking for, and the reason why I'm mentioning why you up here because I was gonna email you and ask you if you'll be a judge.
Oh, you know what? When in what is it called?
Hey
Yeah,
Van,
if
yeah,
you
I
don't
think
mind.
I read after. It's on my whenever you go to my
Be
page.
after Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I think it's the 10th.
See, I'm gonna kind of be
Okay,
running around.
if you can't, I understand. I was just like I
I
said, I want
appreciate it.
QB too because QB knows he makes me laugh. I just go listen to QB laugh.
Doesn't he? And then QB is crazy.
I know.
Okay,
So I want.
QB is hilarious.
Yeah, and I want just Kimmy.
Love.
Just Kimmy's good at.
She's funny.
Yep, and she's
Yes.
funny. Yep. So, I just wanted four. Myself being one, I wanted four because I think sometimes when you get too many judges, it kind of goes left. So I wanted four judges and everything, and yeah,
Hmm.
we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it.
Okay.
I was gonna
Okay.
ask, I was gonna ask 300, but he ain't gonna never click nobody's link. So
Oh my stars! Why not? That would be like awesome. Oh man, that would be like
I told him he don't have to show himself, but he just won't click nobody's link. So you ain't never seen him
oh
click no link. You not gonna see him click no link. You're not gonna see him.
wow.
So, but yeah, I was gonna ask him if he wanted to be one of the judges, and everything.
Okay.
Since he been riding with me this long. So
Yes, exactly. I was just getting ready to say that's day one, A1, day one for real.
yep. He he
He's
he
crazy.
gives up his what do you call him? What do you say he is?
He's the Anubis.
Yeah, he gives it up. He don't. He said he's not no Anubis no more. So I don't know what he is. Pray
Oh,
for
okay.
him. Pray for him. I don't know what he is.
Oh, okay. Not a problem. Not a problem.
That's what I said. Look. He even typed it in the chat.
Hey.
Anubis. You did say you wasn't Anubis, right? Because I don't want to lie on you. So But yeah,
Oh wow. Little does he know the interestingness about that Anubis, from ancient Egypt, not from America. I
right.
mean, I learned about Anubis through the Egyptians, not American eyes.
Okay.
Yeah,
We listen.
that's
Tell us
why.
real quick what that is. Tell us.
Well, the thing is that in I guess you could say like in cartoons sometimes in some of the storylines here in the United States they vilify
Yeah.
Anubis
Yeah.
and they make him, if you notice, you could tell like in the caricature and in the cartoon that they make him look like he's this dog that's all of that, like that kind of thing. Just that's not even the only aspect of Anubis. And Anubis is a protector, but the biggest aspect of Anubis is protecting the dead souls. It's
Yeah.
just amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It
But
is.
it is. It's all good.
He said he never said it, even though he did. But he said I never said that I wasn't your Anubis anymore. Ah, okay. He's my Anubis. Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, that transfers over to someone else. So he's absolutely right. He would be your Anubis. That would be wonderful. That would be absolutely wonderful.
Oh Lord, 300 is a mess. I
Interesting.
can't.
I will get. I thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
allowing me to come up
No
and
problem
share. In 2024, we're not doing that anymore.
anymore. I like that.
Okay,
I
we're
like
not. And I like what you said about love. Let people love on you. Let people
Yeah,
do for you. Let people, give you love. Be in receipt of it.
absolutely. Absolutely. I
Receive
tell
the
everybody
love.
this right now. I say this right now. Y'all better enjoy me while y'all can. Because when I marry my second husband, baby, it's going to be all about him. I'm still going to come on, but you ain't going to get me as frequent as you do. It's going to be
Right.
about it because honey, who? I understand love. And when I'm blessed to have it,
Ooh, what?
I'm going to eat it
Oh,
up.
Oh my God.
Yes. Because I thrive off love. Love is just, I
Mm,
thrive off of it. I don't understand how people just don't want to receive love. I've never understood that.
I don't either. It is just like
I was,
I'm.
Van, I was married almost 30 years, but my husband passed away in 2021 from complications of COVID. He passed away right before his birthday. It was 4 days before his birthday. So yeah, I was married. So I didn't lie about that. I was married. I'm a widow
Mm, right.
now. Yeah. So
Well, anyway, I'm good to go, and I just want to say thank you to the chat, 300, my brother, and anything else that you're doing, I'll be there to support you, Creole Butterfly. And November the 18th at
yes,
1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time,
yeah,
correct?
Eastern Standard Time. Also, the
Perfect.
20th, the 20th. I have a friend. He's a stripper. Okay. But he does much more than that. But he's a well-known stripper. He's gonna come on here and give me an interview because I want to know what, because he's married now. And that's an oxymoron to still be stripping but also married. So I need I want to know how that went about. I need to get all up in his business. Okay. So he's
Ooh,
on at
okay.
7:30 Monday night. I already got that saved after in case anyone, and he's not raunchy and all that. Now, when he does his business, that's his business. But I'm talking about as far as coming on here, he's a very intelligent, well together, man. And I'm just interested in what made her say yes to a stripper. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's not all he does. That's like his second job. But he travels the United States. That's his second job. He works. He's got a real good job. But I'm interested in that, and just to know more about it and talk from a man's point of view. What he, yeah, it's this Monday, 300. This Monday at 7:30. And to see what in her made her be the one he wanted to share his life with. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about love. I told you I'm about love. So that's what we're gonna get into. But I wanted to tell everybody, yes, sir, Bob. I'm gonna share a couple of his videos. He is a stripper, and everything. But we're gonna have a ball over here. So I want everybody to come. For real. Ask your questions, and everything. So yeah. You're gonna have to sweep me off my feet then. Okay, thank you. But anyway, all right. All right, Miss TC. I'll be seeing you in the chat, girl. I guess she's gone. Yep, she's gone. Okay. Yes. So anyway, y'all, but don't forget the 20th, the 20th. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. So come over the 18th, which is this Saturday. 300 silly. So anyway, y'all, the 18th, we're gonna have fun, even though we're gonna be healing each other from grief, depression, and stress and things like that. We're still gonna have fun with it. Come over here and just love on each other, okay? Even if you can't stay, come on over here at 1 o'clock Saturday, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time Saturday, and then that's gonna be Monday when my friend's gonna come on here at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm bringing TJ, the credit guy, I'm bringing him back on the 1st of December because some of y'all gonna blow all y'all money, man's toys and stuff for these little kids and his life after Christmas. So I'm bringing him on here so he can give y'all some more information and stuff and about your credit and things that you can do now and the way that the credit is changing. Because some of you all don't know, if you're renting, you can actually use your rent to build your credit, okay? So I'm bringing him back on here as well. Are you dating 300? Whoever that is really cock blocking. Well, see, then 300 calls himself my YouTube hubby. So that's why he's kind of protective of me. He's been calling me his YouTube wife for how many years now? 300? About four or five? So yeah, he calls me his YouTube wife. So That's why he's protective of me. That's why he's telling you. It's all in love, though. It's all in love. So, but yeah, y'all. Anyway, Doc, you don't have to. Let me get out for here. I love you guys, and there's nothing you can do about it. And remember, no matter what the test, always do your best. I'll talk to y'all soon. Smooches.